pulling up to the donation center for firefighters, as far as I understand. Just picked up 4 boxes of air purifiers made by a shark company. Let's see how the life is going on here. It's not a lot.
Okay.
Just 4 boxes.
Shark. What is it?
Air purifiers.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Yeah. You guys got a lot of stuff donating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's got to come through.
How's everything going? Tell me the truth.
Well, hopefully it's all done. You know, they're just sitting on it now.
Uh-huh.
They have all the hot spots underneath, all the roots and everything. So when the winds kick up, that'll spread and start up again. So they have to keep crews out there. And it's such a big terrain, you know, what is it, 27 square miles or something like that it is. So they got people all the way around it, watching it.
Mm-hmm. So which one is more damaged, Altadena or Pacific Palisade?
I was only at the Pacific Palisade. I haven't even been hearing about that one. So
Is Pacific Palisade done completely?
I think I think it's out, but it's just still smoldering. So it's still warm. The ground's still warm. The roots are still warm. So that's what they're still holding back on it. That one, Altadena, and one of the firemen that worked with me before, he lost his home.
Yeah, I tried going to Altadena the other day, and they had troops everywhere blocking the entrance.
They're not gonna let you in.
How come all these dudes film on Instagram posting how they're walking among the cars and stuff?
That was early on.
Before the troops were deployed?
That was way early on.
I see. That's why I assume so.
Yeah, now it's like they have the curfews, and it doesn't even matter if you live there or not. You know, it's like until it's stable, they're not going to let you in because it's too dangerous.
Correct.
You know, if something flares up again, and then that's on them, so they can't do that.
How long do you think it's going to take to rebuild? Like to clean everything up and like...
It'll be a while, trust me.
A couple years?
Well,
at least.
depending on your insurance.
That's what I thought.
Thanks, boys.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
You need water or anything?
I'll take water. I'm almost out of water if you don't mind. Oh, damn. Thank you.
Thanks, Bill.
Thanks for your service, by the way.
Well, thank you for helping.
Of course. Damn, that's a big jar. Thank you.
Thanks again.
No problem.
Good luck, guys.
I wish I could get a little bit more conversation out of him, but he was too busy. Yeah, there's a bunch of crews right now, 24/7 working, trying to keep the fire out. I wish I could get an exact answer from him about, on average, how long it's going to take. Well, he said insurance, depends on insurance, right?
Yeah, I remember the last fires that happened in LA. People weren't coming to get furniture until a year and a half later or something.
I know for sure that once everything's cleaned out, which is probably going to be 3 years from now, Luck's going to get a lot of jobs once the new place is going to start building. We're going to get a lot of work. Hopefully I don't work for Luck by then, but hopefully I'm buying one of the houses. Alright, so we are just delivering this table and the rug for a person whose house got burned in one of the fires. I find it kind of unique that with our job we get to see people who just lost their houses after the fires.
Were you affected by the fires?
Yeah, lost her house.
Oh my god.
Palisade?
Yeah, so I found this apartment for my mom on I want to say, the day after.
That's
And
fast.
everyone in the building is from Palisades too. Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
Of course. Did you guys evacuate on time? Well, ahead of time?
Yeah, we evacuated, and brought nothing because we just thought it was going to be like the other ones. The Palisades, when Malibu burned, we evacuated too. So we just left with our dog and a backpack full of clothes, and here we are moving into another place.
Which was Tuesday, right? I think that was Tuesday when...
Yeah, I think so. I was born in that house, and it's been a whirl of stuff. Yeah.
We were working that day, remember? Tuesday? And we just experienced really high winds. And then we just heard some fire started in Palisades. Well, nobody thought it was going to be that big, but everybody just thought the regular fire. And I think we got off 4 hours before our shift is supposed to end because there was no jobs anymore.
And all week it was pretty much like that. But just wild to see. I'm so sorry that happened.
Yeah, it's weird. It's what do you say? What do you say? There's nothing to say. Oh, sorry, you're listening. Build a new one. Yeah. Anyway, thank you.
No problem.
Speaking of our company, Log, the company teamed up with one of the local furniture stores who are donating a bunch of furniture to those who lost their houses during fires. I'm not sure if it's completely free, but I'll put the store's name here on the screen and you can contact them. Meanwhile, Log is offering free delivery service to those in need.
Nice stuff.
Thank you so much.
Are they letting past residents whose houses got burned into the zone?
Been
No?
there for a while. It seems that also it's very toxic. There's like shit still like smoking,
Yeah.
fuming, and apparently most of the houses were built when like lead paint was okay, like asbestos is in the walls. So they're like it's really dangerous to go back and like sift through your houses and stuff.
So it's gonna take at least a couple of years until they let anybody in. So what happens to the property, like insurance claims? Like what's the insurance?
Claims like FEMA's supposed to clean up all the. I know my mom really wants to work
But it's also something that nobody expected, so like it's a lot of headache. But just on top of regular life, you have to deal with this.
Well, good luck.
Good luck with everything. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye. Hello. We're from Log, picking up the mattress.
We have an alley. I think it might be easier for you to come around the alley and we open the garage because it's right under that, and then that way you don't. It's way less work for you
Sure.
guys.
So these people are donating a mattress to their friends who were among the first phase of evacuation on top of the mountain in Palisades. In the description, we saw a person who we're delivering to lost the house in a fire.
Yeah. People staying here are different. These are people who've been evacuated.
These are
but they
people who are
didn't.
Oh, really?
evacuated and haven't lost their house.
Wow.
Friend who
And
lost
then our
their
friend
house
who lost
as
her
well.
house is getting this.
Like completely burned down?
Yeah.
You're about to witness the victim of wildfires who claims that the fire in Palisades started on New Year Eves and not just randomly on January 7th. Check all of the news sources, they never mentioned that. Hey, we just arrived to the drop-off location.
Okay, I'll be right down.
Okay, we'll see you at the front door.
Thanks.
You guys lost the whole house? Tell me about it, man.
No, man. I really don't even know. It looks like it may be there, but we can't.
How far deep in mountains? All the way up? Damn, that was my favorite area of LA.
In the Highlands.
Yeah.
We were there when it started. It started New Year's Eve.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No way.
Steve, somebody went up to the canyon and fireworks.
Oh, really?
Young kids,
Wait, so it was like a small fire started?
No, it wasn't a small fire. That was not a small fire.
And-
There was about 10 trucks from about 12:30 New Year's to about 5 in the morning. And they finally got...
All the way like somewhere like deep in the mountains, or?
No, right above our house. Right
And-
above Temescal.
And the fire just kept going, growing, and
What happened was they put out as much as they could in a way. They put out as much as they could.
so how come they're not saying that in the news that the fire started back in?
They're starting to, because it's an FBI investigation now.
But
The
they're
whole thing, you know.
but they're saying somebody started in like, because what was odd about it?
You know, you go up to a mountain top where it's all dry vegetation, and you
Yeah.
shoot some rockets up in the air. Rockets go up, and then what? They gotta come down.
So how come the big fire started at the same time in 4 different locations on the same day?
Because of winds. So one of the firemen that I was talking to, he says, you know, when they say that it's 100-mile-an-hour winds, we think of 100 mile an hour like, you know, we have a car. It goes 100 miles an hour. A wind is a quarter of a mile to a half a mile wide. A quarter of a mile to a half a mile traveling 100 miles an hour, and it can go 50 miles. So that's a tenth of the distance from Pali to Eaton. The winds were blowing east. So from the Palisades, they were blowing east and north, which is where Eaton is. It's in Altadena.
Yeah.
So I think that thing sparked theirs, and the winds didn't help, and everything else blew.
So the one in Eaton, I think that was power lines,
Yeah.
but the Palisade was different fire.
Palisades was different, but I don't think it helped Eaton. I think
Correct.
it between what was blowing from the Palisades going northeast and that power explosion. And then you had a Kent fire, and that was in the valley. Then there was another one. Oh,
Was Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Hollywood, yeah.
Right. Sunset Fire. It was about 6 fires.
I know.
Really.
And then another one happened yesterday morning in San Francisco, the battery factory, right?
Yeah.
Which is also odd, like all within the same week. You know, that's all.
I think it's a little bit convenient, you know, they can blame it on something else. All I know is that they said they have to wait until they can declare it out. And then the state, the city, the county guys who deal with health come in, take, you know, measurements of the air and everything else, find out if there's anything toxic. If there's toxicity,
Nobody,
it's 6 months before they can start clearing debris.
Correct.
Then they're gonna come in with the bulldozers, and then they're start in the village, and we're last. We're up at the top.
And they're not letting you guys back in right now. There's troops everywhere.
I think at one point or another they'll let us go back in, like, to see.
Mm-hmm.
But to go in and really be able to, if your house is up, take whatever you can, they're not going to let you do that until they know it's safe. And then they'll start clearing debris from the bottom of the Palisades all the way up to the Highlands. And then and that's going to take, it's 24,000 acres. So,
I didn't want to be rude and talk about conspiracies with an ongoing customer, but I can see right now it's very convenient to blame climate change, how California is pretty much an active desert and we barely get any rain out of here in certain areas, blah blah blah. But this fire sparked up in one day, destroyed middle-class houses in good neighborhoods. And keep in mind, some biggest insurers in California canceled hundreds of homeowners' policies last summer, especially in Pacific Palisades. Now watch, the homeowners' land will be bought out for pennies to build some crappy hotels, so dudes like P. Diddy can stay overnight, invite underage girls to his room, and leave dozens of dildos after him. No joke, I know someone who cleaned after him in one of the hotels in Beverly Hills. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about wildfires in LA. Peace.